The United Auto Workers Union is doing some soul searching this morning after a big defeat. Volkswagen employees in Chattanooga, Tennessee voted against joining the UAW last week. Their factory would have been the first in the South to be organized by the union. CBS News contributor and analyst Mellody Hobson is with us from San Francisco. Mellody, good morning.
Good morning, Anthony.
Mellody, the union thought they were going to win this. What happened?
This was a big blow. They didn't see it coming, I have to say. They thought they were going to win it because Volkswagen was neutral to positive because they've had good relations in Germany with unions. Just months ago, the employees voted and signed registration cards in favor of the union and therefore this vote. And so the anti-union sentiment that came hard and fast and really is a setback for them because they had hoped this would allow them to really start to grow their ranks in the area.
Mellody, does this vote tell us anything about the state of unions in this country?
Well, it's interesting. Clearly, unions have been on decline. Right now, about 11% of Americans belong to a union. That's way down from where they peaked in the 1950s, where 30% of workers were unionized in some way. The big story has been the difference between public and private sector. The public sector has about 30% of its employees in a union versus just 6% of the private sector, which is why the UAW was working so hard on what they call these transplant companies. Foreign companies that are manufacturing in the U.S., specifically cars, and specifically 30% of the cars that we drive. So the union ranks have really been declining, and there have been big efforts to grow those ranks, and that's why this was such a setback.
Mellody, in the last week or so before the vote, a number of politicians there came out against unionization. How big a role do you think that played?
The politicians worked hard on this one. They came out very, very strongly against the union, and they said it was because they thought it would hurt economic development in the region. If the VW plant was unionized, that would cause other companies that may be thinking of relocating to the area to actually go somewhere else, specifically the auto suppliers or other foreign auto companies. That's why they say they pushed so hard. The jury's out if that's true or not.
All right, Mellody Hobson, thanks. Can I just say I like your new haircut, très chic.
Thank you.